All right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the home field for your lovely Goffstown Grizzly ladies as they take on the Merrimack Valley Pride. The Goffstown Grizzlies and the Merrimack Valley Pride are both coming in off of losses off of their last games. Goffstown sitting at 3-9, and the Pride sitting at 6-2. Tough matchups for both teams. The Goffstown Grizzlies had a pretty close game with Timberlane that they pulled away just at the last second. Winning 16-9, and then the Merrimack Valley Pride playing against the top-seeded Winnacunnet Warriors and losing 16-5 there. So both teams really trying to scramble to get some positioning here for playoff time. And here we go out to the first draw. And looks like Morgan Dodge, Ella Coletti, and Sydney Lavoie out there for the Grizzlies. To any of the Merrimack Valley parents, I apologize. We only just have a starting lineup that's with our announcer for the game. I apologize, I don't have that here in the booth. And right away with the Grizzlies out of the gate with a draw win there for Ella Coletti. And ball pushed back behind X over to Lily Connor, making the start today for the Grizzlies. Ball over to Trinity Lunn. Eyes up, looking like the Grizzlies trying to get into their offensive set. Ball pushed off over to the top. Peyton Duff with the ball. Some space in the middle here. Hopefully we see some cutters here for the Goffstown. Get some space. Morgan with her eyes up, trying to find the cutter. And cut down by the defender. Merrimack Valley pushing the ball, trying to get it up the field. Morgan Dodge recovering, trying to get that trail check, just missed. Merrimack Valley trying to push to see if they can get a quick fast break goal here. Looks to the middle. Overthrow, and Amelia Cole with a ground ball. Nice recovery by the Grizzlies there, pushing the ball now, see if they can counterattack. Peyton Duff with the ball, trying to move it up, and the Grizzlies with a successful clear. Ball down the side, ball pushed to X. Trinity Lunn with the ball. Two defenders in front of her here. A little tough to be able to move forward there. Finds Addie Glazier. Ball up to Addie Coletti, Ella Coletti. And looks like coach is calling out a particular play for them right now. Ball pushed behind. And the official called something, not exactly sure here. No signals, he's just kind of pointing. And some infraction was called on the Grizzlies, not exactly sure. And turns into Merrimack Valley ball. Merrimack Valley looking to clear. Good turnover there. Caused turnover potentially. Yep, caused turnover by Sydney Lavoie, pushed up. Good ground ball by Lily Connor. And looks like Sydney Lavoie, that was a sphere call. It's going to get put right on the 8 and give the Grizzlies a chance to get on the board here early. Whistle blown, shot, and save. Looks like the ball is on the outside of the cage. Good take there by Sydney Lavoie trying to get in. Just a nice save there by Merrimack Valley's goalie. And ball pushed out quickly, trying to get the ball back up the field. Merrimack Valley again, just seeing if they can push that fast break. They have some numbers. And contact there by Emma Bird. Nice double team. And Laura Cuddy putting some pressure on the outside there. Nice job by the Grizzly defense being able to get back in and settle in. And for the first time here, we're going to watch Merrimack Valley try to settle in and see if they can get into their offensive set. Looks like they had the trailer. And looks like an extension call there. That'll move the ball back out to the dot, and that's Lily Jones with the ball. Finds a quick cutter right away. Onto the ground, number 24 for Merrimack Valley with the score. That's a feed from Lily Jones. 24 for Merrimack Valley with the goal.
Goal scored by number 24, Alyssa Roder.
And that was Alyssa Roder. Nice job by Merrimack Valley there, pushing that corner, trying to make sure if they could see if they can get the other defender on the opposite side of the crease to come with them. Because that puts the defender on that line. It hangs them up there because it's a 2-on-1 opportunity there. Way to recognize that for Merrimack Valley and be able to put that first goal on the board. Merrimack Valley winning 1-0. 8:34 here left in the first quarter. Change on the draw here. Looks like Neva Vaz taking the ball, the draw for the Grizzlies. Ball's popped up. And successful draw there for Merrimack Valley. It's in lovely lacrosse world here. We call that make it, take it. So they just scored. Let's see how they do again here. Merrimack Valley looking to the inside off the cutter. And save. Nice job, McKenna Kelly. Save. First save of the day. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to get out of the way. Gives you a chance to see the ball and get a feel for that kind of quickness on the shots and contact. Sydney Lavoie looking up the field, finds Ella Coletti. And over the top of the cage, just missed. Backed up by the Grizzlies. Good back up there by White, making sure they retain the ball. Ella Coletti up to Sydney Lavoie. And wide open cutter in the middle. Missed opportunity there for the Grizzlies. Ball keeping moving on the top. Cutter coming through. Neva Vaz trying to look for those cutters. And that's an empty. Looked like an empty tech originally, and looks like the official is going with a yellow card, calling a slash. So the Grizzlies will be down at 7:10. That'll be a 2-minute penalty, and they'll be released at 5:10. All right, so the girls they'll be girl down here for 2 minutes. Let's see if Merrimack Valley is able to cash in on this. Grizzlies lost their players there, trying to get a number. They're kind of dark. That's a number 10 for Merrimack Valley with the goal. Nice job, Merrimack Valley, recognizing the open players and being able to...
Goal scored by number 10, Ella Frank.
So that penalty be released at 5:10.
Need 5:10. 5:10.
All right, Grizzlies find themselves down 2-0 with 6:51 here in the first quarter, and they are a girl down. Sydney Lavoie popped it up, just missed that draw control. Ball still on the ground, no draw control yet, and Merrimack Valley comes up with it. Nice job by the Pride there, being able to scrap for that ball and try to get into their offensive set here again while there's still a girl up. Girl up early here gives them a chance to kind of put some goals on the board and try to get a quick early lead. Pride trying to move the ball through X, sees somebody on the backside, and just a little bit of a mishandle there. Great opportunity for an open shot. And mishandle there right on the corner of the crease, and the Grizzlies come up with the ball. McKenna Kelly hit while she threw. That should have been an interference call, but we still got the clear. Nice job by McKenna Kelly there on the ground ball. Sydney Lavoie pushing it forward, finds Morgan Dodge, and a goal. Sydney Lavoie to Morgan Dodge. Great job pushing that ball up the field. Nice work.
Grizzly goal scored by number 5, Morgan Dodge.
Nice job by the Grizzlies there, even with a girl down. Able to get that ground ball. Possessions are always key in these types of games. McKenna Kelly getting the ground ball, able to clear that ball up. Nice throw. She got it up almost 30, 35 yards up the field. Ball moves quicker than the girl does. Sydney Lavoie sprinting down the side, finding a wide open Morgan Dodge. Great look. Nice job. And ball's up. And Merrimack Valley again with another draw control, giving them extra possessions. A little bit of hard contact there by the Grizzlies, so that will put Peyton Duff behind. That'll give Merrimack Valley the ball. And penalty releasing at 5:11. Nice shot there. And whistle call. Looks like Merrimack Valley with a 8-meter. McKenna Kelly setting up to challenge the 8-meter shot. Nice save, McKenna Kelly. Nice job looking that in and bouncing that out. Both teams back at full strength now. Let's see how Merrimack Valley does. Oh, nice try to force inside. Thea Susi with the handle. Can she get the ground ball? Looked like an empty check there. Good cause turnover by Thea Susi and scrapping for that ground ball. Nice job. Thea Susi up the side. Nice rollback. Finds Trinity Lunn. Let's see if they push. Nice job by Merrimack Valley defense there, being able to close down. Nice shot off the goalie's head. Good rebound by Sydney Lavoie. Finds Cutter. Oh, Evie Eaton just missing on the cut. Goffstown coach calling out some plays here for the girls. Sydney Lavoie trying to test the inside. Collapse defense, looks in. Shot by Morgan Dodge. Just missed. Good offensive pressure here by the Grizzlies. Backed up by the Grizzlies. Trinity Lunn over to Peyton Duff. Sydney Lavoie. Looks to X, see if they're going to drive the other side. Sticks her up. Good defense there by Merrimack Valley, trying to cut off the cutters. Good defensive basics there. You want your sticks up to try to cut down as many of the passing lanes as you can. Peyton Duff with the ball, double teamed. And looks like the Grizzlies are going to kind of reset, slow some things down, and get into try to find the matchup that they're looking for. Grizzlies trying to test that center, and ball over to Addie Glazier. Looks inside, and heavy contact there. No call, but call on the check there. That'll be a sphere call. So again, the sphere is that lovely imaginary bubble that's around a girl's head. Like if you can imagine, she has a helmet on, even though they don't. Trinity Lund over to Sydney Lavoie. And a little bit of a Twizzler shot, and nice shot. Goal for Sydney Lavoie on a nice fancy Twizzler shot there. That's a highlight reel shot if you see one. Nice job recognizing where the pressure was coming from, getting her hands free. Really nice job by Sydney Lavoie there. Nice job by Trinity Lund pushing it and seeing Sydney on the inside. Great teamwork, getting the game here tied up 2-2 now at 2:29 in the game. No, I'm sorry, in the first quarter. I'm trying to make the game over early. Nice pressure there, offensive pressure by the Grizzlies. Again, they're showing some patience with their offensive sets, making sure people get some touches, and it's a pretty important thing that you want to be able to get a catch, you want to be able to get a throw, so it doesn't feel so foreign when you get called upon to either have to do a shot or an important pass. Niebrevaz in the circle. And Merrimack Valley comes up with the draw. Draw controls right now are at a premium here for the Grizzlies. We only got one on the day so far. Merrimack Valley doing a great job trying to create extra possessions for themselves. Down into their offensive zone and set. Great pressure there by Ella Coletti. Merrimack Valley taking their time. A little bit of patience here, seeing if they can set up in one of their plays. Hear them calling out some things, so definitely working into an offensive set. Try to put all their cutters and players into the right places. Peyton Duff with some pressure outside. Nice job being able to dislodge that ball. Unfortunately, Grizzlies were over talking to coach. We had nobody up on the line there. Good feed inside. Shot. Nice diving attempt there by McKenna Kelly. Great save. Talk about selling out for that ball. Ball pushed up to Morgan Dodge. Great clear. Let's see if we can put the... And eyes up. Good job by Morgan Dodge recognizing the collapsing defense. And gets the ball to X. Trinity Lund looking for so many late delayed cutters. And Grizzlies going into their offensive set. Merrimack Valley pushing out, giving a little bit of pressure. And ball over to Neva Voss. Now it's the Grizzlies' turn here. Be able to kind of calm some things down, see if they can get into their offensive set. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Let's see how the Grizzlies handle taking up some time here. Ball forced inside and caused turnover there for Merrimack Valley. Ball being pushed up the field. And great check there. That was Emma Bird. Merrimack Valley now seeing if they can capitalize on the turnover here before the end of half. Lily Jones turned the corner, tries the inside roll. And sphere call. All right, that'll put Merrimack Valley on the line for a 8-meter shot here. Whistle blown in. Ball checked out. Scooped up again. Great save. McKenna Kelly selling her body out, trying to be able to make these saves. Couldn't find the rebound. The Grizzlies could not find that there. Merrimack Valley cashing in on a popcorn kind of ball popping around and put that one away to go up 3-2. Unfortunate circumstances there for the Grizzlies. Great initial save. Ball was popping around. Merrimack Valley right on top of that. That was, from I heard from the announcer there, number 5, Abigail Thompson. Nice job by Merrimack Valley being able to find that ball and pump that one home. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the Merrimack Valley Pride are up 3-2. Out to the draw circle, where we have Morgan Dodge, Neve Vaz, and Sydney Lavoie for the Grizzlies. Ball squirted up. And nice job, Sydney Lavoie with the draw control. Let's see if she can push down, recognizing there's 7 seconds. Get the ball up. Ball's up to Trinity Lund, and shot taken. Nice job trying to push that ball forward. And that is the end of the first quarter. Great offensive pressure. Nice job by the Grizzlies, even though there was only 12 seconds left, trying to get something onto the board. Good pressure moving forward. Nice job. All right, guys, we will take a 2-minute break for the intermission here in between the quarters, and we'll be right back. All right, and welcome back, everybody, back to the girls varsity lacrosse contest where your Goffstown Grizzlies are up against the Merrimack Valley High School Pride. They find themselves down 3-2, good competitive first quarter here, and the Grizzlies coming out of the huddle from coach. I'm sure some first quarter adjustments. Just kind of reviewing some things, make sure they're all on the same page, and back out to the draw circle to be ready for the second quarter of action. Just a quick recap here. So we had the Grizzlies with 2 goals scored. Nice little Twizzler highlight shot there by Sydney Lavoie, and one by Morgan Dodge. All right, some last-minute adjustments here for the Grizzlies. Morgan Dodge out to the draw circle to take the draw control. And Sydney Lavoie on the outside, and Ella Coletti on the outside. Ball squirted up nice and high. Who's got it? Merrimack Valley first on that stick there. Ella Coletti with the draw control. Great job. She has been a ground ball machine all year. Without having those numbers in front of me, I'd be very curious to hear her ground ball total. She is so consistent game to game for that. Sydney Lavoie trying to test the middle. Shot. And goal, Sydney Lavoie unassisted.
Goffstown goal scored by number 0, Sydney Lavoie.
Nice job by Sydney Lavoie there, being able to power through, recognizing that there was just some sticks holding her up, and she still had some space, found that crease. Nice strong shot, finisher. Tied that game up here for the Grizzlies, 3-3. Morgan Dodge back on the draw. And ball squirted out, controlled by Merrimack Valley. And nice check there. They called a sphere on the Grizzlies, and ball out of bounds. Official bringing it back to where the foul occurred. And ball is pushed up. Looks like a mishandle by the Pride. Does it get out, or is it staying in?
Thank you.
And Ella Coletti there with the ground ball, and just checked out. Nice job by the Valley, just being able to poke that out. But good hustle by Ella Coletti to being able to get over there, try to get possession for the Grizzlies. Nice look inside. A little bit of a Twizzler shot. Nice save by McKenna Kelly. Pride on the move here, trying to push, take advantage of a little chaos. And looks like they're resettling in here. Light contact there by Peyton Duff, but official thought that was a little bit heavy enough to be able to call that Pride ball. Peyton Duff pushing out, seeing if she can try to cause a turnover here. Nice hustle there by Ella Coletti, literally playing defense on 2 people. Nice look inside. Amelia Cole again with a caused turnover. That's her second pickoff of the day. Ball pushed up. Looked up to like Stella Enman with that ball, and just unfortunately checked out. Thea Susi with a nice trail check there. Great hustle getting down the field. And nice job by the Pride being able to retain possession and keep the ball. Merrimack Valley pulled out high here, just trying to get everybody a couple touches here. Kind of, we mentioned it earlier in the game. Right, everybody gets a pass, gets a touch, gets a cradle. Everything doesn't feel so foreign. Laura Cuddy, great job stopping that entry point there for the Pride. Ella Coletti flexing out. Feed inside. And save, McKenna Kelly, nice job. Ball picked up by the Valley. And by the Pride and backed up. McKenna Kelly with her 6th save of the game. So left allowing inside, nice save. Right on the doorstep. Lily Jones with 3 people around her with that ground ball. Great job picking that up for the Pride. Grizzlies lost out on an opportunity there with the ball on the ground. McKenna Kelly, again with another clutch save, keeping this a 3-3 game. And Pride cashed in. That was a little bit of a barrage there by the Pride. Had you thinking maybe one of those might go, but with the way McKenna Kelly's playing today, maybe they won't. But it's a nice shot there by the Pride. And that'll put them up 4-3. See if I can get. Coach, you have a number on that?
Goal scored by number 12, Lily Jones.
So that was Lily Jones on the goal, number 12. Nice job by Lily Jones. She had one of those initial shots and saved by McKenna Kelly, but she was the one that scrapped inside there. 3 Grizzlies around her, picked up that ground ball, and was able to pump that one home. So good hustle and effort goal there. And Valley with another draw control. Sphere call and a feed inside. Just mishandled. Let's see if who gets to it first. And Pride with the ball. A little bit of a rush up top and tried to challenge, see if there was any openings, and Pride retaining the ball. Merrimack Valley looking to see if they can get into their offensive set here. Play called. Looks like a little sweeping action here for the Pride. 2-man game. And a little bit of a contact there by the Grizzlies. And we'll see if they put their Pride on the 8 or the 12. And we have an 8-meter shot here for number 11, number 10. Number 10 for the Pride. Always an exciting part of the game. Yeah, basically a one-on-one opportunity here. Let's see who cashes in. Valley with a shot and out wide. That looks like White was there. And White with the backup, Grizzly ball. Nice job by the Grizzlies being able to back that up and gain and steal a possession here. Laura Cuddy with the ball up to McKenna Kelly. A little bit of pressure and then back behind the cage. Nice patience there by the Grizzlies being able to find the open girl and just push the ball up the field. Neva Vaz, you see on the TV here real quick, she can cover a lot of field really quickly. Seeing if she can find a lane. Nice toe drag there, seeing if she could go into the middle. And waited, good job to keep the ball. Right through X. And ball up top to Peyton Duff. See how they do for cutters. A little contact there, mishandle, and cause turnover there for Merrimack Valley. And ball being pushed up the field. Good defense there for the Pride, being able to get the ball back and get back into their offensive set. Pride up 4-3, 5:20 here in the second quarter. Some inside cutting action. Pride with the ball on top, trying to see if they can test that corner. Past the first defender, finds a late cutter down the middle. And mishandled the ball there, rolls into McKenna Kelly. Ball pushed up the field, finds Morgan Dodge. She's going to test that middle. Ball pushed up to Trinity Lunn. Trying to test that corner, one-on-one opportunity, pushes it back to Lily Connor. Looks like the Grizzlies are going to try to settle this in here, give themselves a better opportunity to find their matchup. Ball up top to Neva Voss. And we're looking at a 85-degree day here. These 80-yard sprints can take their toll on a lot of players. So these settled offenses are great opportunities to give all your midfielders and everybody a chance to catch their breath. Sydney Lavoie coming across the top, trying to find an entry point. Pushed inside, finds Stella Enman. Great catch inside through all that traffic, being able to hold on to that. And Stella Enman has a great setup right now, being on the straight on the 8-meter. Up there, they're moving her one slot over. Still has a lot of net to look at. Great opportunity here to be able to tie it up for the Grizzlies. Shot, and right off the goalie, nice save by the Pride. And they're trying to push it back out here, see if they can get an odd man opportunity, a fast break. Morgan Dodge, look at the hustle by the Grizzlies trying to get up the field. And looks like they had them on attack, so they had stopped at that 30. And Pride settling into their offensive set. Nice up and down action by both teams here. Tight games, turnovers, and possessions are going to be really important today. Nobody up on the line. And good recovery there by the Pride. Cutters down the middle. Lucky for the Grizzlies there, some open girls and missed by the Pride. A little two-man game. Eyes are up looking inside. Laura Cuddy with some pressure and a great ground ball. Nice job getting that recovery for your Goffstown Grizzlies. Nice job. Ball pushed up the field. And who's going to come up with it? And Pride with the ball. Grizzlies trying to take advantage of being able to push that ball with a long clear up the field. Just fortunately turned over to the Pride. And Pride with the ball again. Trail check opportunity there. Feed inside. And no call there with the contact. And we have Thea Susi with a nice ground ball. Great hustle coming up the field. That was a sphere call. Thea Susi driving up the side. That's cross body check call there. And Grizzlies trying to get into their offensive set with a minute left here in the game. Let's see how they take advantage of this. Last-minute substitutions here for the Grizzlies. Try to get some fresh legs and onto the field. Ella Coletti coming in late. See if they can hit her as a cutter coming through. Grizzlies do have some timeouts. They could call anything to maybe set up something from here if it doesn't look the way they want it to. 23 seconds left here in the period. Can the Grizzlies tie this up? Evie Eaton with the ball. Ten seconds left here. Grizzlies going to try to force it into the middle. And Lily Claire. And ground ball there by the Pride. And end of the second quarter. And your Goffstown Grizzlies, good pressure there right at the end, trying to be able to tie that up at the end of the quarter. They do find themselves down 3-4 to the Merrimack Valley Pride. We are going into halftime. The officials had asked for a 7-minute halftime here, so we're going to step away during that time, and we will see you again for the beginning of the third quarter.
Culinary Skills and Procedures is a basic introductory course on how to use basic whole foods to expand your culinary or family consumer science horizons. Hopefully, when the semester class is over, you will be able to cook for yourself using whole foods, potatoes, rice, pastas, vegetables, desserts, and also we get into some purchasing of foods, some sanitation and food handling. In family consumer science, there's a lot of different career fields. It's to be called in the hospitality industry, from a line cook to working in fast foods to managing a restaurant to franchising and owning your own restaurant to working in menu design, accounting. There's such a large amount of spider webs that come off the family consumer science culinary skills and procedure class. It really can take you in a lot of different directions. I think what's unique to my class is we are very, very hands-on. You will be cooking in my class just about 80% of the time that you're in class. You will be in the labs cooking, preparing. We're in the department, we're a firm believer that you learn by doing. So at the beginning of class, I will show you a recipe, we'll discuss the recipe, we'll talk about it, and then you will prove that you understood the concept by doing. So the student gets immediate gratification or feedback of what they've done in class because they enjoy and eat their food at the end of class that they prepared. Feet on the floor, back straight, never bow over your plate. Chew with your mouth closed, chew with your mouth closed. Get those elbows off the table. This ain't no horse's stable, but a respectable dining room table. GHS, take creative foods in family consumer science or culinary skills and procedures.
Hi, I'm Morgan, and you're watching GTV.
watching Grizzly Lacrosse.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to girls varsity lacrosse contest here versus the Merrimack Valley Pride, and your Goffstown Grizzlies, where you find your Grizzlies down just 4-3. Really tight, contested first half, where a lot of possessions, ground balls, all very important to be able to give some offensive opportunities. Grizzlies find themselves down here with only 3 draw controls out of the period, giving the Pride some extra possession time. See if we can make some adjustments here. Hopefully the Grizzlies are able to get some extra possessions here. Grizzlies excited here. They just had some alumni show up on the sidelines to give them a little a pep and zip, hopefully here into the third quarter. Nice of them to always be able to come back and be able to show out their Grizzly pride. All right, and out to the start for the third quarter. Sydney Lavoie on the draw control, pops it out to herself. Who's coming up with it? Scrum, 2-on-2. And Ella Coletti, again, ground ball machine, gets the draw control. Nice job. Third ground ball for the day. Up to Trinity Lund. Looks inside. Finds Sydney Lavoie. Goalie just got a piece of that. Sydney Lavoie and Trinity Lund had connected earlier. That would have been a nice double up for the day. Let's see if the Grizzlies can get back on a ride here. Over and through the sphere there. Sphere call on the Grizzlies. And Valley pushing the ball up the field. Valley, nice job there being able to find the open girls and push the ball up. And the Pride with the ball. A little bit inside. And nice feed and goal there for the Pride. Number 12 there, Lily Jones. I believe that is her second goal of the day.
Goal scored by number 12, Lily Jones.
Again, the Pride sitting here at 6-2 definitely want this win to be able to work on some playoff positioning, trying to see if they can fight to get a home field advantage for at least their first round of their playoffs. Grizzlies sitting at 3-9 here, looking to try to make sure that they can get their win. They're trying to make sure that they can get that potential last seed for the playoffs, being able to get themselves in. So, important game for both teams here today. And the Pride finding themselves up now 5-3. We are at 10:47 here in the third quarter. Ball squirted up. And push there by the Pride. We're going to go Grizzly ball there. Okay, yep, yeah, wrong direction there, pointed by the official. Sometimes that happens. And Grizzly ball. Peyton Duff trying to push the ball, see if she can find an opening or get into an offensive set. Ball pushed up to Trinity Lund. Backside to Lily Connor. And ball pushed back up top. Looking for cutters. Good cut inside by the Grizzlies. Over to Peyton Duff. And big swing over her head. No call there. Or do we have a call? Wow, surprising call there with the big swing over her head. It looks like he's saying dangerous propulsion. Wow, strange sequence of events there. Peyton Duff going to the cage. Big swing over the top of her head. No sphere call, and she comes out with a yellow card. And they said for dangerous propulsion. And Ella Coletti, nice job there in a ground ball, not giving up. That's her fourth of the day. Ella Coletti up the side. So Grizzlies here, girl down. They've had some success this year in girl down opportunities. They've had a couple goals. See if they decide to just kind of hold possession and kill some clock, or if they go to cage.
Coach. 7:44.
And Grizzlies again, girl down. Pride's going to try to keep pushing outside, see if they can double team and cause a turnover or force an errant pass. If they push out on the defense there, they get them up to the 30-yard line. Nice look inside. Lily Connor over there to Morgan Dodge and rifled right off the goalie. Nice save by Merrimack Valley. Good pressure there by the Grizzlies. And the ball kicked out all the way to the 40. Pride pushing, trying to see if they have some numbers here. So again, they're a girl up opportunity here for them. And a little aggressive there. Laura Cuddy called for the extension. And the Pride setting up for an 8-meter shot. And big rip by number 24 with the pose on the goal. Nice shot and score. Pride now getting a little bit of breathing room here, putting themselves up by 3. And penalty comes out at what time? At 7:44. So about another 20 seconds or so on that penalty. Goffstown showing they just need the ball. They do good when they have the possession, and they've had some great offensive pressure. We just got to get some of those to land home. Find themselves down by 3. Ball's up. And extension call there. And ball pushed up. Ball was on the ground. Grizzlies couldn't get there in time. And possession here for... And penalty released. Ball forced inside, and Lily Jones with the hat trick today. She's been cutting through the middle all day, finding some room. Great job torquing the body back there to be able to get to that left side of the goal. Number 12, Lily Jones with the hat trick for the day.
Goal scored by number 12, Lily Jones.
And Grizzlies here trying to call in a timeout, see if they can slow down some of the momentum here as they find themselves down by 4. Merrimack Valley Pride up 7-3. It was 7:37 left here in the third quarter. So with this timeout, we're going to step away for a moment, and we will be right back. And welcome back from that timeout. Sorry if you hear me breathing a little bit heavy. I had to run up and down the stairs here. I had a quick question for one of the officials. So I apologize if I'm breathing in the microphone. And here we go with the draw. Ball popped out. Sydney Lavoie to herself. Nice one-handed grab. Good draw control. Good head of steam. Sydney Lavoie can cover a lot of ground pretty quickly. Flip over to Trinity Lund. Right at X. Eyes up. Finds the late trail with Peyton Duff. And looks like the Grizzlies are going to slow things down, get into their offense. Some nice cutters, double cuts. And ball over to the inside. Morgan Dodge with that pickup. Shot and score. Morgan Dodge on the ready. Wade, nice job with that ground ball. Being able to put the Grizzlies on the board. Great awareness there by Morgan Dodge, keeping her eyes up, kind of following the ball. Able to pick that ball up off the deck and rifle it right past the goalie. Nice job with the Grizzlies coming out of that timeout, gaining a little bit of momentum. Sometimes that's timeouts at the right placed time can kind of change some things in momentum inside of a game here. Nice job by Coach calming the girls down, and there's the result. Possession, goal. See if the Grizzlies can do it again. Again, we talk about it. It's make it, take it. Pride's been doing really well with Sydney Lavoie with another draw control and ground ball. Head of steam, one person in front. Shot. Grizzlies needed that one there, but great drive by Sydney Lavoie. Way to recognize that opportunity and try to take advantage. Ball over Peyton Duff. A little bit of a lane. Ball squirted through. Bunch of Grizzlies on top of the ball, and Peyton Duff with that ground ball. Grizzlies, good job feeding the ball there and then getting possession back. Ball forced inside. Quick collapsing defense there by the Pride. Trinity Lund. A little bit of pressure outside. Tries to come inside. Finds a cutter. Off Nivervaz's stick. And out of bounds. Nice try by the Grizzlies there. Good movement. Finding the cutters. Just mishandled. And turnover here goes to the Pride. Pride looking to clear. Changing sides of the fields. Ball pushed up through the middle. Good job finding the open girl, and ball's pressed up the field. Pride settling in. Looking to get in their offensive set, see if they can push this back to a 4-goal lead. Drive inside, shot. A little bit wide, backed up by the Pride. As they've done all day today, been pushing from that side of X. Let's see what happens here. Kind of had that follower and trail. Eyes are up, looking to see if they can feed inside. Good roll back inside. A couple wild swings and checks there on both sides. Looks like the officials finally got that call down there. Looks like call on the Pride and Grizzly ball. Contact again. Grizzlies with the ball. Ball up to Ella Coletti. Got some space here down the middle of the field. Good collapsing defense there. A little bit behind Sydney Lavoie. Let's see if we can get that back. And nice job there by Lily Connor with the ground ball. With the ball cradling through, coming through X. Eyes are up. She's seeing if she can find some cutters. Wild swing there again by the Pride. Peyton Duff. Look inside, finds the second cutter. Nice backup there by Lily Connor. Good ground ball there. 2 in a row for her. Making sure we keep possession. And unfortunately, a little bit of a mishandle there. Looks like the ball went out of bounds, and that is Pride ball. Pride looking to push the ball up the field. Some open players up in the middle. Good up the side again, bringing the ball down. And Pride back into their offensive zone and set, seeing if they can get settled in. Grizzlies back in their base defense, calling out their players, marking up. And Pride okay with keeping the ball on the outside here because they're trying to kill a little bit of clock here. They like their 3-goal lead, and they'll press forward when they're ready. Nice patience here by the Pride. Chewing up some clock while trying to get into the offensive set and zone that they want to be able to get into. Great strategy here with a 3-goal lead. 1:43 left here to play in the third quarter. Ball forced inside. Lily Jones has been able to catch everything that's thrown her way. And a sphere call called on the Pride, turned over to the Grizzlies. Ball out to Emma Bird. Finds a saw cutter there. Let's see if Grizzlies can come up with it. Sydney Lavoie, great ground ball. Way to get possession there for the Grizzlies. All right, coach calling out plays and formations, seeing if the Grizzlies can get into everything. And Peyton Duff with the ball. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Ball over to Evie Eaton. And cutter in the middle. Chopped down by the Pride. And nice balls all over the carpet here. Who's got it? Lily LeClaire with a ground ball. Big ground ball here. Big head of steam. Let's see what you can do with it. Back to the right side. Hides it. And pulled down. That's going to draw an 8-meter. Great hustle play, Lily LeClaire. That ground ball, she has got all the real estate that she can see on that cage right now. And a shot. Nice job by the goalie being able to look that in. Good push here. She's going to try to push this back up the field, see if they can get a fast break goal opportunity. Pride push the ball up the field, 30-yard throw up to number 24. Looking inside, has a late trail cutter. Turns, finds the inside cutter. Lily Jones, who's been scoring all day and holding on to that ball. 6-5-4. Let's see if they can hold on to it. Pass inside. And a shot. Nice job by the Grizzlies there, being able to hold off that last offensive pressure by the Merrimack Valley Pride. And you find your Grizzlies down by 3. Really tight quarter there. Lots of possession time for the Merrimack Valley Pride. We are going to step away for 2 minutes here, and we will be back for the fourth quarter action to see how this one all wraps up. All right, welcome back, everybody, to the fourth quarter action that is about to go down here in Goffstown, New Hampshire, where the Merrimack Valley Pride have come in and built themselves a lead of 3 goals, winning 7-4 over your hometown Goffstown Grizzlies. A little bit hot out there today, registered at 80, greater than 80 degrees, and if anybody knows and has ever played on turf, it's about 10 degrees hotter down there. These girls are putting in a battle today with our very, very first hot day of the year. And fourth quarter action about to get underway here out at the draw circle. And ball squirted up. Sidney Lavoie doing a great job being able to push that out in front. And Ella Coletti with another draw control and ground ball. That is her 5th ground ball of the day. Pushed over to Morgan Dodge. Drives down the middle. Hides it. Shot and score. Morgan Dodge with a full head of steam. Again, another Grizzly player that can cover a lot of ground really quickly. Morgan Dodge with her 3rd goal of the day. That's a hat trick for her. Nice job by Morgan Dodge being able to recognize that lane and sprint that down the field. Full head of steam for the Grizzlies there, closing the gap to 2. Let's see if the Grizzlies can come through again here, make it, take it opportunity. Ball squirted up. And elevated up there by the Pride. Nice job, draw control win by the Pride, and pushed up. Pride going to see if they can answer that last goal attempt here, or that last goal scored by the Grizzlies, and keep things on the plus side for them. Well, if history tells us anything here from the 3rd quarter, Pride are going to take their time here. Try to have a little bit of clock control and possession control. Grizzlies recognizing this a little bit and finding some different areas where they want to be able to push out. Ball tipped up with the feet inside, squirted all the way back to X. Nice backup there by the Pride. And Grizzlies look like they changed up from a man-to-man set into a little bit of a backer zone option. Ball fed inside, trying to find some room. Lily Jones, good decision there. Trying to find get an opportunity to get her hands free to get that shot off, but made the decision to retain possession for the Pride. Good heads-up play there. And Goffstown looking to see if they can add a little pressure here. Nice 2-man game there by the Pride. Trying to see if they can find their opportunities. Pick opportunity. That's wasn't in her vision. I was going to say the official, I believe he called that an illegal screen. So when you set a pick, you have to be relatively in the girls' vision, somewhat still, just like basketball. Push up the field there and turned over by the Grizzlies. Good hustle play there by Sidney Lavoie. What they called an empty check there. And Grizzlies trying to ride to see if they can get the ball back. Pride back into their offensive zone. Goffstown Grizzly in their base defense. Seeing if they can get a ball back here, get a possession. Pride, as they've done all day. McKenna Kelly stepping up again, big again. Ball's on the ground. Can the Grizzlies come up with it? Empty check there, no call. Laura Cuddy with the ball. McKenna Kelly with a great save. Laura Cuddy with another ground ball, being able to push that ball up the field. And ball squirting around on the ground. A little bit of crowd noise with the goalie going down there. Pride fans hoping for a call there. And Pride with the ball. Looks inside. Opportunity there to pull the trigger. Pride pull it back out. Good discipline for the Pride here, being able to hold on to the ball when they feed it inside. Really trying to make sure that they find that right opportunity. Grizzlies, good base defense there and being able to stop them to keep them from taking those shots inside. Usually anytime a ball fed inside is a quick shot and opportunity. Good pressure outside there by Laura Cuddy. Pride chipping away at a lot of time here, trying to make this game even shorter for the Goffstown Grizzlies, to make their opportunities every time they have the ball even more important. Ball fed inside to a late cutter. Shot. Nice save, McKenna Kelly. She's seeing the ball very, very well today. That's her 9th save of the game. Ball fed up the field. And out of bounds on the Grizzlies. And Sydney Lavoie with the cause turnover there. And ground ball. Let's see if she can cash in on this opportunity. And only a sphere call there. I think the official might reassess this here. Sydney Lavoie, brave guy, going right down the middle there. Looks like she caught a stick off the face, and it looks like the official, rightfully so, came down, reassessed that, and issued a yellow card. Sydney Lavoie up off the turf, looks like she's doing okay. Obviously a little frustrated by that. That was a very heavy hit. Good job by the official coming down and correcting that call. So the Grizzlies with an 8-meter opportunity. Peyton Duff stepping in for Sydney Lavoie, coming off for the injury. And Peyton Duff cashing in. Peyton Duff, really nice job being able to take advantage of that opportunity. Sydney Lavoie really the one setting that up. Driving down, taking the big hit, and getting that opportunity for her team. Nice job. All right, Pride have realized that they've lost that 4-goal lead and a little bit of momentum here to the Grizzlies, so they call timeout with 6:48 here left in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies are down by 1 goal, losing 7-6 to the Pride. We're going to step away for just a moment, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back, everybody, to some pretty exciting action here in Goffstown, New Hampshire, where the Merrimack Valley Pride are playing your Goffstown Grizzlies varsity lacrosse team. And we are at 6:48 left in the fourth quarter with the Pride up by 1 goal after they were up by 4. And the Grizzlies found some good momentum here. Your Grizzlies on the scoreboard here today. Morgan Dodge with a hat trick, Sydney Lavoie with 2, and Peyton Duff taking the 8-meter, which was going to be for Sydney Lavoie, who came off for the injury timeout, but she cashed in and put that one on the board. Nice job by the Grizzlies. So again, here, make it take it opportunity. If they get this ball back, let's see if they can tie it up. Ball squirted up. Sydney Lavoie on a mission. I'm going to tell you she's on a mission now because she wants to be able to get back for that slash to the head. Nice job there on the draw control. Her 4th draw control of the day. Lily Connor looking to see if she can feed. Nice cut over the top. Sydney Lavoie should draw shooting space, and she does. Nice job. So even though she wasn't in on that last 8-meter, this is her opportunity here to be able to tie this game up. Eight-meter opportunity for the Grizzlies try to be able to tie this up. Sydney, a natural lefty. Gets in deep. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Big save by the Merrimack Valley Pride. Keep this at a 1-goal advantage for them. Peyton Duff seeing if she can roll to that inside. A little bit of rotational cuts here for ball pushed inside, shot. Pushed inside, Peyton Duff, and a shot. Ella Coletti with the ground ball. A lot of action here for the Grizzlies. Can they cash in? And hit there. Nice job by Ella Coletti. That's her 6th ground ball. And with the time running there, that gives the Pride their extra player back in. Morgan Dodge, can she cash in? Yes, she does. Nice job. Morgan Dodge on the 8-meter. Her 4th goal of the day. Ties it up for the Grizzlies.
Goal scored by number 5, Morgan Dodge.
Morgan Dodge, full head of steam there. You weren't going to stop her on that one. Nice job being able to find that space up on the top right corner of the cage. Being able to tie this up for the Grizzlies. 4:56 left here in the 4th quarter. Big opportunity here for the Grizzlies. Again, another possession gives them an opportunity to try to score. Back in the draw circle. Sydney Lavoie. She's had 4 controls today. Ground balls off of there. Let's see if she can get it. Ella Coletti with the draw control. Nice job. 7th ground ball today. Getting everything off the carpet today. Ball up to Morgan Dodge. Let's see if the Grizzlies keep up the fast tempo here or if they settle in. Ella Coletti through X, seeing if she can find some space in an entry point. Morgan Dodge with a head of steam, goes down the middle. And the sphere. Big swing. Morgan Dodge seeing that lane. Nice job finding that crease. Morgan Dodge, who tied it up just a moment ago. Great opportunity here. Cat and mouse game now between her and the goalie because they saw the shot from before. Does she change it up? Does she go to the same place? Trail check there, just got it out. Ball's on the carpet, who comes up with it? And the Pride. Pride with the scoop and dumped onto the carpet. Peyton Duff with the overhead check there, they call a sphere. Good hustle here by the Pride, and the ball's being pushed up the field now. 3:30 left here in the game. Pride on the move, looking like they have some numbers. Are they going to press or get into an offensive set? And Pride with the ball. Oh, little mishandle up top. Does the Grizzlies get to it? Good pressure outside. Emilio Cole. Looks like the Pride are going to hold on to this ball and find that exact moment that they want to be able to try to enter the zone. See number 10 with the ball for the Pride. Looks inside to Lily Jones, who's been doing it all day. Swizzle shot and pulls it off. Nice shot by Lily Jones. McKenna Kelly, who's had a great day. It was a quick, fast shot. No catch anybody off guard there. Lily Jones with her, I believe, 4th goal of the day. Puts the Pride up by 1 with 2:44 left here in the 4th quarter. All right, big draw here for the Goffstown Grizzlies. Possession is going to be key and important. From what we've seen from the Pride earlier here in the game, if the Pride do get the ball, they're most likely going to try to sit on it and force the Grizzlies to come out and pressure them. And ball out to the draw circle. Morgan Dodge, Ella Coletti, and Sydney Lavoie out in the circle. Ball pushed up and up. Ball's on the ground. Big reach over there. Ball's on the ground again. It's on the carpet. And pushed out. Referee's letting it go. Peyton Duff with the ground ball. Nice job. Big swing there to the ground. Peyton Duff retaining possession for the Grizzlies. Great job on the draw circle there by your Goffstown Grizzlies. Let's see what they do here. Peyton Duff trying to find a lane. Late trails, late cutters. 2 minutes left here to play in the 4th quarter. Grizzlies down by 1 with possession of the ball, seeing if they can tie this game up. Pride trying to push out a little bit. See if they can put the Grizzlies into an errant pass over to Morgan Dodge. That's shooting space. No shooting space call. No flag up either. Nice save there by the Pride. Pride are going to try to push this ball up the field, see if they can kill the clock. Now it's just a keep-away game for the Pride, see if they can hold on to this or if they get a uneven opportunity to be able to get this. And Goffstown Grizzlies need to pressure. Got to get this ball back. Have an opportunity. White's got to push out, shut off those adjacent passes. 1 minute left in the period. And Grizzlies able to get on the ground, and the Pride being able to get it back. Sydney Lavoie with a good check, and they call her for a sphere call. 39 seconds left here. Grizzlies' hopes are holding on to 39 seconds left in the game here. Down by 1. Need to pressure the ball, try to get the ball back. And keep away now time just for the Pride. That's all they got to do. Fed inside. Can they? And they top it off. Cushion goal there for the Pride, setting themselves to be able to walk out of here with the win today. 24 seconds left, find themselves up by 2. Great battle here today that you found here, seeing this here in Goffstown. Again, both teams really trying to vie for some playoff positioning and being able to make it into the playoffs. That point right there, that's going to push the Pride up to 7-2, giving them an opportunity looking at the potential for a home playoff game. Grizzlies down to 24 seconds, seeing if they can get this. Pushing the ball upfield. Sydney Lavoie with another draw win. And ground ball. They got to go quick. They got to score quick. Right down the middle. Over to Peyton Duff. Can she get through? No charge call. Got to let it fly. And save. Icing on the cake there for the Merrimack Valley Pride. Great hard-fought win. Great hard-fought battle by your Goffstown Grizzlies. Good battle today by both teams. This is what Division II lacrosse is all about. Nice, tight games. Really good play on both sides. Appreciate you all for being able to listen in with me today. Hope you enjoy your weekend. And as we finish and close out here, again, your Goffstown Grizzlies against the Merrimack Valley Pride. Pride 9, Grizzlies 7. And everybody enjoy your weekend. Thank you for joining us.